Good morning everyone, my name is Alex Dodds. Welcome to part E of episode 54 of Dodds Diaries. Today is Friday the 16th of September. It's just coming up towards 9:15, and today my fifth and final part in Wales. Yeah, today I go home, back to the northeast of England, back to Chelsea Street. I've had a wonderful time down here this week, and why do I have to return the northeast? Well, I've got no choice. So, today, well, my train home is not till a little later, so for the time being, I'm just going to go and have a look around, one final look around Cardiff City Centre. Then I'll come back here to my travel lodge and get my stuff, and then head over to Cardiff Central station, and when I get there, I'll explain the train journey. Hopefully the journey home today should go without problems. So, enjoy this, the final part of this long diary.
In front of me here is Cardiff Castle. In the Doctor Who episode Boomtown, Margaret Blaine, one of the Slovene, wants to demolish this and turn it into a nuclear power station. But in that instance, it just happens to be on top of the rift. And if it went to melt down, the whole world would fall apart. This is the Principality Stadium. It used to be known as the Cardiff Millennium Stadium. This here is the River Taff, and this is the Principality Stadium. Right, I've checked out. Now we'll head back to Central Station. Now the journey home begins. Right, journey plan, we get the 10:52 Manchester Piccadilly, we're due there round about, well, at some point this afternoon. When we get to Piccadilly, we'll then go get back across Manchester City Centre to Victoria Station. If I get a chance, I'll do a train spotting session there at Manchester Victoria. And then we get the 15:51 from there up to Chester Street. We'll be back home at some point after 6 o'clock this evening. Hopefully all this journey will go well. So let's enjoy it.
The next train to arrive at platform 4A will be the 0945 Crewe Wales service from Bridge End. This train will terminate.
And away we go now. Goodbye to Cardiff.
Merton, Shrewsbury, Whitchurch, Nantwich, Crewe, Wilmslow, Stockport, and Manchester Piccadilly. Emergency information is displayed on the train. For your safety, please take time to read it.
This is a security announcement. Please keep a close eye on luggage and personal belongings and remain vigilant throughout your journey. If you become aware of anything suspicious, please advise a member of the onboard staff immediately. Unidentified articles will be removed from the train. Thank you.
Rubbish, please. Rubbish. Rubbish, please.
Shrewsbury, Whitchurch, Nantwich, Crewe, Wilmslow, Stockport, and Manchester Piccadilly. Emergency information is displayed on the train. For your safety, please take time to read it.
This is a security announcement. Please keep a close eye on luggage and personal belongings and remain vigilant throughout your journey. If you become aware of anything suspicious, please advise a member of the onboard staff immediately. Unidentified articles will be removed from the train. Thank you.
Any from Newport, ladies and gentlemen? Any tickets unchecked? Any from Cardiff Central or Newport, please? Thank you. Tarring. Any others unchecked? Any from Newport?
Passengers are advised that there is a gap between the train and platform. Please take care when leaving the train.
For all customers, please dispose of litter in bins provided on gates and stations. Thank you.
Back in England. line round to the right is what branches off to Aberystwyth, Barmouth and Llewellyn. They're places I could go in the future. That's 97,304 there. The station, we pass over the River Severn. I of course came here last year in May or June.
Crewe, Wilmslow, Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. Emergency information is displayed on the train. For your safety, please take time to read it.
This is a security announcement. Please keep a close eye on luggage and personal belongings and remain vigilant throughout your journey. If you become aware of anything suspicious, please advise a member of the onboard staff immediately. Unidentified articles will be removed from the train. Thank you.
Outside of Crewe. Time's now 1:25. Due into Manchester at about 2:10.
We will shortly be arriving at Crewe.
66,602. various freight trains go along.
So much easier than walking. Stockport and Manchester Piccadilly. Emergency information is displayed on the train. For your safety, please take time to read it.
This is a security announcement. Please keep a close eye on luggage and personal belongings and remain vigilant throughout your journey. If you become aware of anything suspicious, please advise a member of the on-board staff immediately. Unidentified articles will be removed from the train. Thank you.
It's the line at Chester's furthest over, and the West Coast Main Line in the middle. You see over there, that was the Intercity APT. The advanced passenger train is sadly never took off. Now approaching Manchester Piccadilly.
Gentlemen, we're approaching to Manchester Piccadilly, so can I ask you now please to start getting your first items together. Just have a final check, make sure you have all items for your hand to each please before you do leave us. Please have one final check around your seat area to make sure you're not dropping your mobile phones, purses, wallets, etc. And please take care as you step off the train. Please mind the gap between the train and the platform bridge. Thank you for travelling with your train as well. Stay cool. We will now wish you a very safe and pleasant journey and a very nice evening. Our last and final stop will be Piccadilly, so we'll change you. Please, we'll change.
Over there, that's Ardwick. I think that station still only receives 1 or 2 each way. That was a 323 that went past.
We will shortly be arriving at Manchester Piccadilly, our final station. Please remember to collect all your personal belongings and take care when leaving the train. All of our trains and stations are no smoking areas. When you alight from the train, please press over to have left the station premises. Thank you for travelling with the Crewe trains in Wales.
Just once again, a reminder that you please go arriving at the train, please marry it here at Manchester Piccadilly or arriving here on the platform here at Manchester Piccadilly. So please just take your tickets, you'll need to exit through the barriers which are in operation. All your ticket is transfer line to York via Huddersfield and Leeds.
I'm now at Manchester Piccadilly. It's now another 2:15. Now, we need to get across to Victoria Station. Get this tram to Victoria. This is going to Bury.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they've got all the way. They're not giving us tickets at all. Yeah, they're every half hour, so we get that. Yeah, we get the 941 in Manchester. Surely we have a Well, if we just miss it, we've got 1.5 hours. What happened? We'll try again.
We are now approaching Victoria. We ask you to take services to Old and
Go for the kidney, yeah? Some way, then they can open it. All in the top.
Right, I'm now at Manchester Victoria Station. It's now coming up to 3:05. The train will get back at Chelsea Street. From here is the 15:51 Transpennine service. So I'm going to do a quick 30-40 minute session here. Now I haven't asked, I'm chancing it. So hopefully everything should be alright. Now, this station has had a massive transformation now. The new concourse is now fully open. The Metrolink platforms, all of them are fully done now as well. Now, at Piccadilly Station, I had a massive stare. I went to the toilet, came out, got down to the Metrolink platform, and realised that I'd dropped me tickets and my rail card. I was absolutely myself, as I thought I was going to be stuck. So, went back up the station, realised, and the toilet attendant picked them up, put them in lost property, went over there and just got them. So I've been very lucky. Teaches me a lesson not to watch my tickets next time. Anyway, moving on now, I'm fine. Let's do a quick session here and then we'll go home. That's a Metrolink tram going to Bury. Also from here they go to Oldham and Rochdale. The Oldham loop used to be, of course, mainline service till 2009 when that shut. Right, it's now gone 25 to 4, finishing it here. It'll make my last train journey of this holiday. We're at 15:51 back to Chesley Street. We're due there at 18:03. Let's hope this journey goes without any problems. 185113 to take us back to Chesley Street.
Welcome to this Transpennine Express service to Newcastle. This train will be calling at Huddersfield, Leeds, York, Northallerton, Darlington, Durham, Chester-le-Street and Newcastle. For your safety and security, this train is fitted with CCTV. Please keep your belongings with you or in sight at all times. If you notice any unattended items or anything suspicious, please inform a member of staff.
That train there is what I saw at Manchester earlier on.
Okay, ladies and gents, in just a couple of minutes we will be arriving in Leeds. If you're leaving the train here, please take a moment now to make sure you have all of your personal belongings and any luggage with you. Do take care not to leave any items unattended anywhere around the station. If you are travelling with any large or heavy items, there are lifts available on the platforms. They're located just behind the escalators. This is Leeds.
We will shortly be arriving at Leeds. If you are leaving the train, please make sure you take all your personal belongings with you. Any customers exiting this station, please retain your tickets to operate the automatic ticket gates.
In a way,
Good afternoon to customers joining the train there at Leeds. This is 1643 Transferring Express service from Newcastle. Service calls now at York, Hamilton, Darlington, Durham, Chesterley Street and Newcastle.
For your safety and security, this train is fitted with CCTV. Please keep your belongings with you or in sight at all times. If you notice any unattended items or anything suspicious, please inform a member of staff. Safety information is displayed above the entrance doors throughout this train. Please familiarise yourself with the location of the emergency exits and equipment in your carriage.
I'm giving you my seat and someone comes on at your position, mate. Oh, don't worry, I was getting that first.
This train, 65. No? Yeah. The child is 5.
Michael's obviously
See D902, reserve Delta is in there.
Good evening, ladies and gents, and welcome on board this 1708 service to Shrewsbury, Newcastle. I'm calling at North Allerton, Darlington, Durham, Chestnut Street, and terminates at Newcastle. That's approximately 18 For those who have just joined us, if you have any seat reservations, touch D at the rear, B in the middle, and A in the front. Any items of luggage, please use the rack provided and on board us today we do have a customer host. If it is extremely busy, I don't think you'll be able to get down the train. So if anyone's interested in getting a cup of tea or a snack, if you'd like to come and see us, you can coach seat to the rear of the train and just inside. My name is Rita and I'll be your guide through to Newcastle. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to through the train. For those joining us at York, if you'd like to have your tickets, passes and any other travel documents ready to check, that would be much appreciated.
We are now on the home straight.
In approximately 20 minutes time.
with a K.
Okay, see you then.
Right, everyone, home now. After a few days away, and I've come back to here. I feel a bit sad being back though, but all good things must come to an end sometime. So, unfortunately, this happens. Well, I've had a fantastic few days away in Wales. My first ever trip down there has been spot on, it's been brilliant. So, what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a full summary of everything. So, Monday morning, started Chesney Street Station, got the 0615 to Manchester Victoria, crossed to Manchester on the Metrolink. At first I got one and I thought it was going to Efferhead campus, which would have went to Piccadilly, but the one that came in was going to East Didsbury, so I had to get off at Market Street and then wait for the one behind. That was a little slip up, that. Then got the 10:30 from Manchester. Well, did a spotting session at Manchester Piccadilly first. That was good. Only needed about 30-40 minutes to do, to get plenty in. Got a couple of freight in as well. Got the local hauled Holyhead service. That was a bonus for us. Then afterwards we got the 10:30 all the way down to Cardiff Central. Now obviously I've been to Shrewsbury, so I knew what that part was like, but the ride from Shrewsbury onwards, that was all brand new to me. And I have to say it was a lovely ride. The scenery was just brilliant. We went down through like Hereford, then into Cambran, then Newport, then Cardiff. As soon as I got to Cardiff, straight away I started filming, no problem. And I can tell you I've had not one single bother with Arriva Trains Wales all of this week. Not one bit of bother at all. So I did a couple of hours at Cardiff Central just to get started. That was very interesting there. A lot of sprinters and pacers, so it was sort of a taste of home, but all except it was just in Wales this time. I think I did get a couple of freight. Got the HSTs as well. The only trains I didn't get were the ones that would normally come from Bristol, because the Severn Tunnel was shut. Afterwards, just went and checked into my travel lodge. Now, compared to my hotel in Blackpool, that was an absolute shambles, that. This time, I made sure it was brilliant. Checked into travel lodge, Cardiff Queen Street. My room was brilliant. Yes, the view out of it was it was blocked because of a big building, the Principality building outside us, and there was a nightclub down below, and a very lively one, I have to say. Even I thought of going in at one point, one night, but I never got round to it. But at least everything was done up to standard, and I was very impressed. My first evening was just about getting settled into Cardiff, so after dinner and all that, went over to Cardiff Queen Street and got the little train down to Cardiff Bay. It goes just back and forth every 10-12 minutes, about 3 or 4 minute ride. So at Cardiff Bay, saw the set of Torchwood and various episodes of Doctor Who. Didn't see Jack Harkness or anyone, sadly. Cardiff Bay was a lovely area just to sit and unwind and relax in. Then came back and then went to bed. Tuesday, the exploring began. One of my friends from Darlington, she's called Rachel. She loves Tenby, and she wanted me to go there. So I said, yeah, I will. So I went to the seaside resort of Tenby in Pembrokeshire. It was going to be 2 trains to get there, but I took me 3. As soon as I got to Cardiff Central on the morning, there was an HST due in to Swansea, so I jumped on that, got over to Swansea, and as soon as I got off at Swansea, got on the train to go to Carmarthen, and then Carmarthen down to Tenby. That was a total of nearly 3 hours. The weather was mixed that day. There was raining and that. At the time there was lovely sunshine and everything up here from what I've been told. But then it was just mixed weather down there, although it did improve. Tenby, a lovely seaside resort on the Pembrokeshire Coast in Pembrokeshire. It was wonderful. Had a look around there. I only had about 2 hours because the frequency of the trains to that station, it's only every 2 hours to Pembroke Dock. So after Tenby, came back up to Carmarthen. Nice. Carmarthen wasn't really an interesting place. The station only had 2 platforms, and a number of trains. I still filmed them and still had a look around the town centre, but there wasn't really anything interesting in that place. But at least it was one new destination anyway that I wanted to have a look at. After Carmarthen, came back over to Swansea. As soon as I get there, I looked around the town and went over to Swansea Bay. Very nice. And then came out of the station. Was there anything interesting there? There wasn't really anything interesting apart from the usual traffic. Until the very end, when I got the First Great Western HST in the original British Rail Intercity 125 livery. That was repainted, I think, to celebrate the anniversary of it. Then after Swansea, came back over to Cardiff and just finished the night there. And now Wednesday. For Wednesday, I decided to buy a Cardiff and Valleys day ticket because I wanted to explore like the Vale of Glamorgan and the Valleys areas. So firstly, I went to Barry Island, a nice seaside resort in Barry, in the Vale of Glamorgan. So I had a look around there. Got a class 150 down to Barry Island. Yeah, it was a 150. And then afterwards came back up to Cardiff and then went to another touristy place, Caerphilly. On I think it was a pacer or a sprinter, I do not know. Went up to Caerphilly and did a bit of filming at that station. Just pacers and sprinters. I would have gotten a freight if I went back later and stayed a bit. Went and looked at Caerphilly Castle. That was nice. Oh, at the start of the day I did do Cardiff Queen Street station. Now that was the only station where I had to just be a little careful because the Poole brothers, Ian Poole had a job's worth there about 3 years ago, so I had to make sure, I just had to be careful, that's all. But thankfully there was no trouble. After Caerphilly, came back to Cardiff and then went down to another seaside resort, Penarth, just round the corner from Cardiff actually. Now this holiday, as well as being about trains, it's also about going to the seaside resorts. We've been in the summertime and the lovely weather, so I thought I would take the opportunity to do that. Penarth was another nice seaside resort on the Bristol Channel, and the weather was beautiful at the time as well. Absolutely brilliant. And after Penarth, came back to Cardiff and then went over to Bridgend. That was the furthest west I could go with me Valley's Day ticket, so I thought I would just do that station while I can. And then to go back to Cardiff, instead of going the quicker way, I just went the slower way through, past the airport, through Barry once again, and then back to Cardiff Central. Then when I got back to Cardiff Central, did a late night session up to about 11 o'clock at night. It was still alright, still no trouble whatsoever. Then, Thursday, yesterday, well, I popped back into England for a bit, went to Gloucester. That was a station I always wanted to do, and I knew it was going to be good actually. In fact, it was actually good because not only was I getting HSTs stopping there, but I got quite a bit of freight traffic there as well, plus the fact I got the HSTs diverting through as well. And to make it more interesting, at one point I even got a cross-country Voyager that came in and made an unscheduled stop. The reason why I did that was because the signals at Cheltenham had blacked out. So that just made for it all more exciting. Then went and looked around the city, looked at Gloucester Cathedral, and then afterwards got a pacer. Yes, I think I've been on plenty of them, and the 150s and 153s while I've been down there. Went over to Newport, another big station in Wales that I wanted to do. Got a couple of freight trains there, and then looked around the place, then just went back to Cardiff, and then for me last evening went down to Cardiff Bay and just chill for the night. And then today, left there this morning, 10:50, got the train back up to Manchester Piccadilly. I had that scare with me tickets. Basically, I went to the toilet, then came back out, went downstairs to the Metrolink platform. I bought my ticket, and I was going to put it with me all the rest of them, and I realised that it'd gone. So I had to run back upstairs, asked a staff member, and thankfully, thank God for lost property, my tickets were handed in there. So I ran back, got them, and then got the Metrolink over to Victoria Station. I was just absolute lucky, otherwise I would have been seriously in the... I would have been stuck. Then did a bit of filming at Victoria Station. I did get one freight, that was a good thing with it. Then got the 1551 from Manchester Victoria all the way back up here, and now I'm here at the end, back home. Well, thank you very much for watching this part and all the rest of me Wales holiday. That's if you have been watching it. I've absolutely enjoyed it as well. At the time of filming this, I've now got 15 hours of footage to edit. It's going to take me. It will take me a long while. And by the time you see this, it might be late October or even November when you get to see it, because unfortunately I've got work commitments and all that, and just getting the time to do all this as well. That's going to be the issue. Well, meantime, follow me on Twitter. AlexDodds4. The link is on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. Thank you for watching everything, and I will see you in my next video diary. Good night.